Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 7:18 a.m. It is Sunday, 4/23, the 23rd of April, 2017, and Flappy here. Oh my gosh, did I show you this? Poor Flappy. He's gone body dysmorphic syndrome. Every time he thinks of an animal, he becomes it. Now he's a bloody turkey. He used to be a pig a little while ago. Poor Flappy. One day he's going to go back to the original parrot that he was. It's a terrible disease, body dysmorphic syndrome. It's mostly mental, but there is a viral element to it. But on that note, this is in fact Sunday, and hello. Hi. Good morning. Yesterday was not a terrible day. Yesterday was not a bad day at all in many ways, but that one video that I reacted to, the Vietnamese video, oh my god, I did not realize how much that was going to hit me. Every time I discover just how raw the wound of my wife's death is, I'm amazed and shocked and horrified and apologetic afterward because, oh my god, I didn't mean for my mask to drop like that and let people see how I really am. I mean, we're all that way, but it's like, oh no, people saw me being vulnerable. No, my mask is gone. No. And then, you know, retreat into shadow and stuff like that. But it's just, you saw raw pain, and I'm very sorry about that. And that was not just a small thing. I mean, I was a ruin yesterday. That's why my one game video was so late yesterday, because I was such a wreck. I was shaking just the rest of the day because I emotionally and even physically, because when you have a physical reaction just where you're crying horribly like that, there is a huge flood of toxins into your system, and you know, crying is good. You get toxins out. It's very abrasive and painful for your skin to cry, actually, because there's so much nasty stuff in tears. But it's just, I was shaking and awful and exhausted, and I was falling asleep in here toward the later end of the afternoon and evening, and it's just, I am so very sorry. I did not realize that it was going to hit me like that. And the thing is, I'm constantly being amazed over this past year how raw the wound of my wife's death still is. And I'm not going to cry. I promise you that. I heard and felt my own voice thickening. Not going to happen. It's just, every time I think I'm doing better. I mean, for a long time, even for two years and some, I thought, hey, I've built up some good armor. I'm doing pretty good. And then I've gone out and bam, I've discovered just how little armor and shielding I had and how raw my wound still was. I am getting better. It is slow, of course. I mean, there is no right way to recover from grief and mourning and all that. There is, I mean, if somebody's life is destroyed and they spend the rest of their lives ruined trying to, and wallowing in their pain, I mean, that's their method of dealing with grief. You cannot say that's wrong because you are not them. You might be able to say, this isn't helping your life. From what I can see, what's going on is this is happening while you're doing this. Because, of course, it's like anything that happens. If you're caught in alcoholism, if you're caught in a meth addiction, if you're caught in anything like if an eating disorder, anything at all, just you can get trapped and wrapped in you don't know. But grief, and there's no real set path for it, and there's no way to say you're doing it right or you're doing it wrong. Unless, of course, I mean, there is, of course, if you take any extreme is going to be wrong. What's the best way for that one? Like that? Yeah. Any extreme is going to be wrong. I mean, because that's an extreme. Either you're hurting yourself or you're hurting others or you're doing something that's not going to help. And there's a lot of stuff that happens. I've done a lot of things that haven't helped me. Periodically, I've had very poor choices on things to kill my own pain. So, yay. I mean, nobody has any of the right answers. The only right answer for life is what makes your life best. And even best is such a subjective thing, because is best the length of your life? Or is it the depth and the brilliance of the things that are happening to you during your life? So if someone who dies at the age of 20, 20 is really a bad one, because I don't even think you're out of your adolescence until you hit age 26. From my own experience looking back on my life and watching myself, because I've always been one step to the side out of my head and extremely self-aware of everything I do and everything that's happening around me. I watch so many people and so many things at so many times just going, do you realize how ridiculous you look? But no, of course they don't. They're trapped in their own head and they can't see outside of their own head. And that's a hard skill to do. That's a hard skill to get, a hard skill to use, a hard skill set to actually see, to get out of your head and go, what does it look like to a third party? That's not easy, because you've got to be able to, as you're feeling the depth and the sheer harshness of whatever emotion you're feeling, you've got to be able to feel that and intellectually be able to step out to the side and go, whoa, take a look at how I'm looking, take a look at how I'm acting, I need to calm down and get this out. And that's not an easy skill to do, especially because when your body is caught in all that flood of stuff coming out of, the hormones. That's the word I was looking for. The various floods of hormones that your body gets from various emotional responses. Like anger floods your body with all sorts of, anger toxins, adrenaline, etc., etc., etc. So it's really hard to get out of your head and step out and go, gosh, I am just wrapped up in the worst of emotions, and be able to go, I need to step that down. And I may have doubled down and said that twice, but still. Oh, my stomach is still... Excuse me, I have got to drink something. My stomach is just so bad. Ugh. Now I spilled on my beard. Yuck. I am so sloppy. And my stomach is so upset this morning. Just hurts. Hasn't felt good since I woke up at 5:30. It's that kind of day. But now that I've rambled on for a bit about nothing at all, really quick, one thing I wanted to say is some person had sent me over Twitter a pie chart of they said, this is what you talk about on your videos. And it was like whining and moaning about your health. And it was like, this, like 75% of the pie chart, and the rest of it hamsters, and then other stuff. And it's like, well, so I spend, let's say I turn this into the 24, well, not the 24 hour, but let's say I just turn the vlog into a here's what my health is about, and I don't talk about anything else. So, I do the vlog primarily to help me process and get things ready in my head so that I can get the day ready. I am super, super, super glad. And of course, I tailor things for the vlog and, you know, the webcam and the recording, so it's more interesting for all of you, because I want you to watch. I want you to be interested in my life. I want you to know what's happening to me up here and out here and in cyberspace. I want you to know. So now I've lost where I was going with that. So again, fibro is such a winner. So many times, at least 5 or 6 times a day, while I'm in conversation with people, I forget in mid-conversation what we're talking about. And in situations like this, where I'm on the camera and recording, I'm walking into a forest as I'm talking. The trail behind me is the path of conversational talk. I'm trying to get from from section A to section B and lead the path here to A to B so that you can follow me. Unfortunately, so much as I go from A to B, I lose where I'm going in the path, and then I realize I'm lost in the woods. The path behind me ain't no path, and I have no clue where I am or what's going on. Conversationally, that's what just happened. I have no idea where I was going with what I was saying before. So very sorry. But what I am gonna do, my shoulders hurt now. I am not feeling all that good. I'm gonna take do I have any more of that juice? I need to take another drink. Ugh. It's probably not helping. The way my stomach is right now, I'm sure that's not helping. It's just, my stomach doesn't feel good, and my whole upper body, my shoulders hurt, which is telling me that I've got something going on. And hopefully in the next couple minutes, it's gonna get over it. But what I'm gonna do while this is happening, since I'm lost in the forest and I have no idea why my body is in such pain, I did, before I started recording, open up the community, community channel on a tab on my channel and hit comments. So now I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. Oh my gosh, I am just overly warm too. You're watching me descend into the depths of, I don't feel good. I gotta open up the window. I'll be right back. Yes, I wear pants. I know everybody makes jokes about, I don't wear pants, I don't do this, but you know, come on, I wear pants. Everybody does, even Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Whew. Breathe, getting up and sitting down. You know, when you would go to talk is, you know, I don't know. Maybe I've got some sort of horrible thing and I'm gonna die in a year or two. I hope not. But let's just wait for my pulse to slow down. I'm just not feeling good. I haven't felt good all morning. Ugh. Anyway though, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, the channel, the community section with the comments, so that I can go through and thank 20 to 25 kind commenters for leaving comments. If I mispronounce your name, oh my gosh, I've got to go back to bed. I'm so very sorry. If I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. And I do say a range of 20 to 25 because with my fibro, I get lost so often. But I would like to thank, the first person is, oh boy, there's digits in this one, but it's Johnny UHVSOMC2 LIV4, so like Johnny of some live. And Breaker Games, thank you so much. And Ice Demon, thank you. Cat La Catarina, Catty the Katarina, thank you so very much. Oh, I'm sorry I got that wrong in the first place. My apologies. And CC Lux, thank you. Is it really pounds? Well, of course it is, but thank you very, very much. In actuality, thank you, greatly appreciated. Andrew Shunin, thank you very, very much. And the Horror Files with apparently your daily shout out, thank you very much. And then there is Mika Mach 5. Wait a minute, that was, yep, Mika Mach 5, thank you, thank you. Cool Kids, thank you very, very much. Hackerman, did I already thank Hackerman? Oh gosh, if I did, well, now you got another one. And Gene Gregory, thank you very, very much. Blackie032, greatly appreciated. And Mr. Retro Gaming Bard, glad that you're still here, glad that you're commenting. Thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated and hope to keep you for a long time. And then there is Nathan Leather, thank you very much. And JLTS76, thank you very, very much. And then Black Bleach, thank you, greatly appreciated. And then there is Desiree Ochoa, OCHOA, thank you very much. Oh boy, another digit. Malcavius2 Gaming, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. And Claude 5190, thank you very much. Almost got my counting symbols wrong. And then Andre Silva, thank you very, very much. Crove, Krove, thank you very much, greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, this is almost impossible to pronounce, but because it's got digits there, but Run Ni Shi, and She is spelled SH3 Vivo. So thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. 25 of you. Thank you so much. You get me out of my head and into the real world. It's a great thing. Thank you. After the death of my wife, I tell you, part of it, that's what I was talking about, was grief and mourning, and my apologies for, I was torn apart yesterday so badly by that one video. I mean, it was a good video, and I'm glad I watched it. Just, oh my God, just so painful, and I'm sorry that I was just destroyed. What I want to do now is I'm going to give greetings. If you'd like to hear a greeting from your home language saying good morning, please tell me how to say good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, hello, goodbye, and definitely you'll get the morning greeting here. Bon dia, dia did, dia guet, guten tag, buenos dias, buona dimanata, ohio, labrid, lavas ritas, kamusta, buongiorno, terra homokost, yoragelt, bari luz, ni hao, buongiorno, matenva, bareda, bokertov, mesa oheli, Jean Dobry, or less formally, Chest, Lob Dien, Dobre Utro, Dobre Rano, Privyet, Merhaba, Go Morgan, God Morgan, and of course go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Does not necessarily mean to engage in an alcoholic beverage. Could just be a glass of crisp, clear water. Doesn't necessarily mean to engage in mounds of crack cocaine all over a desktop. Doesn't necessarily mean to engage in having a prostitute on a desk before you instead of mounds of crack cocaine and her spreading her thighs for you. The crack, good food, good drink, good friends. Could be any one of these other things as well, but still, hey. And I'm at 18 minutes and change, so if you could check out some of my links down there, that would be awesome. I just click show more and boom, whole bunch. My thanks to all of you GoFundMe contributors and Patreon.com patrons of mine. Thank you so very much. You are awesome people, and in fact, anyone who hasn't donated is awesome too. But thank you so much for those of you who have. If you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. I do appreciate all the positive validation for my existence that I can get. I think we all do, really. Thumbs up on that. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome, but only if you're down with it, because pity subscriptions not needed, not wanted. They don't help me, they don't help you, they don't help anybody. So, hey, why? But if you are down with it, glad to have you. Hope to keep you forever and ever and ever. Frankly, eternity, trillions of years. Thumbs up on that. Well, I'm at 19 minutes and 45 seconds, so you have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. I'm going to have at least one reaction video, hopefully at least a game video, maybe a walkies video. So you take care, have a great day, and I will See you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing.